Good morning, everybody. I woke up this morning with my mind set on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind set on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind set on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Walking and talking. I'm walking and talking with my mind. Sing it with us. Set on spirit. I'm walking and talking with my mind. Set on spirit. I'm walking and talking with my mind. Set on spirit. Hallelujah. 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 Singing and praying with my mind. Set on spirit. I'm singing and praying with my mind. It's set on spirit, yeah. Singing and praying with my mind. Set on spirit. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Awesome. Thank you, Stephan. What a wonderful way to start off the morning. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Unity of Tacoma. My name is Reverend Lori Erwin Johnson, and I am the spiritual leader here. If this is your first time, we're so glad you found us. Welcome. And if you visited before, we're glad to have you back. You're always welcome here every Sunday at 10 a.m., so we're so glad to have you. I would like to introduce our musical guest, Stephan Plummer. You just heard a little bit of what we have to expect today. Really excited to have her with us. She always provides awesome music and uplifting and just making us feel really special. So thank you for being here, Stephan. It's so wonderful to have you. So after all of that excitement, we start our service off usually with a prayer. So let us get into a position of prayer. Whatever that is for you, sitting, standing, kneeling, whatever you're comfortable with. And let's just pray. We are here together again, Sunday morning. What a wonderful time. And when we're together, barely any time seems to lapse when we're together. Because when we're in sync, there never really is a separation between space and time. We are just together. We are always one. And this is our time to be with each other. And as we come into a space of prayer and worship, we come in gratitude for our time together, knowing that this is a special time to share our collective intentions and attention to our messages and our music that is being presented today, and being open to what that has to tell us. And we'll carry this information, this knowledge, this understanding out into the rest of the day and out into the world. And we'll share our love and light with everyone else. It emanates as us, this light. It emanates through us. And it is who we are. And we are the light of the world. And this is who we claim to be. And I know it to be so. And so it is. Amen. We'll have another song from Stephan, and then we'll go into our message. So thank you for being here again, Stephan.
Absolutely. So this is a song I wrote a while back. It's called Right Here and Right Now. The empty page stares back at me. An endless sea of possibilities. Pen to the page, I pray God help me write them down. What I want and what I dream, I swim toward this inner peace. The holy gap beckons, everything's unfolding, divine order. Right here and right now, keep your heart open. Right here and right now, surrender into knowing you are a choice. You're free to choose. Right here and right now, it's all for our learning. Right here and right now, stay awake to this yearning and ask the question, what would God have me do now? Ask the question, what would God have me do now? Ask the question, what would God have me do now? And when I hear the answers, help me write them down.
Thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. Perfect song, perfect timing. What would God have me do now? And that's exactly the questions we're going to be asking today. So, absolutely perfect. Before I start off with my message today, I always start off with a reading from the Daily Word, and the Daily Word is a publication from Unity headquarters, and it provides daily devotionals and readings and scripture lessons. And if you're interested in knowing more about the Daily Word, you can go to dailyword.org, and they can get you hooked up on how to get that to your inbox or delivered to your door. But today's daily word, the topic is divine order. And I thought it was perfect for today because we're going to be discussing what divine order means for us at Unity of Tacoma today. And our affirmation is the changes I wish to see must begin with me. The changes I wish to see must begin with me. And the reading goes, how many times have I wished that my life could be different? How many times have I prayed for more harmonious relationships, greater peace of mind, more robust health, or deeper satisfaction in my life? Today, I realize that all the changes I wish to see start with me at the level of my thinking. And as I focus on harmony and peace and wholeness, these thoughts begin to flower in my consciousness. I remain engaged with the world as it is, yet attuned to more enduring spiritual realities. In time, I notice that my outer world is reflecting my inner state because I am creating my life from the inside out. Through the power of divine order, I bring my dreams to vivid life. The scripture lesson from the daily word is from Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. So a couple of weeks ago, we had our monthly board meeting, and I was able to present my ministerial plan for Unity of Tacoma. I was able to take a look at what I believed we needed to do based on what you've done in the past and what I know to move forward once we get back together in person. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. It's going to be less educational, but more informational. I'm going to share my ministerial plan with everyone that's here today, so you know what direction that we're looking at going in the near future for Unity of Tacoma. Now, ideally, we would do this in person, but because of the pandemic and the restrictions that we have right now, and that as we move forward and looking towards meeting in person, we still need to do it online. So I'm going to do that today just to help me get the creative juices flowing and to be able to feel your energy and your and to get your input of what's going on and what we plan on doing here at Unity of Tacoma. When I was creating my plan, I relied really heavily on what the Unity Worldwide Ministries was looking for and what things that they would do as far as making a successful plan for the future. And so I used a framework that they suggested. And this framework that I used has 6 main questions that we're going to be talking about today. And I would like to share this with you if I could. And just give me a second. I know it takes a minute. So this picture on your screen is a picture of the plan that we have in place. And it is something that I worked a little hard on, and I wanted to make sure that I was sharing with you what my vision and the board's vision and all of our vision would be for Unity at Tacoma as we get together in person and move forward into the future, this wonderful, new, beautiful future at Unity of Tacoma. And the framework you can see is represented in the little circles. And it asks us, then the 6 questions asks us these questions. Why do we exist? Why, how do we behave? What do we do? How will we succeed? What's most important right now? And who must do what? And these are all really important questions that we have to ask ourselves as we move forward, as we get back together and we start up our programs and educational programs and our outreach and our meetings together. This is what we want to be able to answer these 6 questions, and I'm going to address them with you today. So the first question then is asked, why do we exist? And I feel this is a really, really important question because often churches get together and they want to get together and they just want to meet and they want to have a little social club kind of, but they don't necessarily have an idea or a plan of how they want to reach out and do God's work in this world. And the purpose and why we exist is actually represented in our mission statement. And if you're not familiar with our mission statement here at Unity of Tacoma, it is transforming lives and inspiring people to make a difference. And this is a wonderful, wonderful mission statement. We want to transform people's lives and inspire them to make a difference in this world. And it's our job as a congregation to think about how we are honoring this promise. Are the missions and ministries here that we are doing reflecting this statement? Are we truly transforming the lives of the people that we know with our messages and our classes and the groups that we have? How does that transformation of each person take place? And what does that mean to inspire other people to make a difference? Asking the question how we are going to do that is really, really important. Are we setting the example for others and helping them to become part of our mission here at Unity of Tacoma? These are all questions that we're going to ask ourselves as we move forward. These are important questions. Why do we exist? It's because we are living and embodying our mission statement. And this is who we are at Unity of Tacoma. The next question is, how do we behave? And this is not necessarily, you're going to behave and act right in church. That's not what it means. At the Unity Church, we have certain ethical principles that help us stay within our path and where we're going, and towards our ability to be a representation of unity in the world. And as a minister, coming on as a minister at Unity, I have specific principles that I also must embody, which I certainly do. And I wanted to share those beliefs with you. And this is important because they ask us if these, when we first start as ministers, is this something we believe? And I absolutely do believe these principles. And there are 8 of them that I would like to share with you right now. The first one, I believe that God is absolute good, everywhere present. The second is every human is an expression of the divine, and it's the Christ spirit, or whatever you want to name that indwells all people. Their very essence is God, and therefore they are inherently good people. Human beings create their experience by the activity of their thinking. So everything is manifest in their world and in our world as beginning as thought. It comes through their minds, through their hearts, through themselves, and into the world. Prayer is creative thinking that heightens the connection with God and therefore brings forth wisdom, healing, prosperity, and everything that's good. Knowing and understanding the laws of life, which are also called the truth, are not enough. A person must also live the truth that they know and show that to the world. I personally look to the indwelling Christ for inspiration, to guide, to govern, and to prosper me. As your minister and as a person in this world, I will do the best of my ability, of my understanding, to demonstrate truth in my personal life and in my professional life. And finally, and most importantly to me, I believe that prayer is a powerful tool and that it is powerful enough to share with everyone. And this is why I'm here, to share the power of prayer and inspiration. And with these principles to guide me and everyone in the church and the people who put their trust in me, I know that we will succeed at becoming the church that we want to see in this world. And the success is the only outcome that's possible. So the next question is, what do we do? It's my experience with Unity so far that we are dedicated to working for the greatest good of every single person in this world. And it's written in our vision statement. The vision statement is to create a world of wholeness, abundance, and peace for everyone. And as I mentioned in my blog post earlier this week, Unity of Tacoma wants wholeness, abundance, and peace for everyone. And it's this mindset, this state of being that drew me to the Unity movement in the first place. A church that wants everyone to be prosperous, to be abundant, to be whole, and to have peace. Not just people who are like us, that look like us, or pray like us, or worship in the same way that we worship, but everyone. And this is what we do here at Unity. We accept, we support, we lift others up, and we love each other. And that's who we are. The next question, how will we succeed? And it's been based on my experience and research actually into the current church models that are going on, because church has really changed for people over the last year and a half, where we've had to change and we've had to adjust and we've had to evolve. And so there are a whole bunch of new models out there that tell us what we need to do in order to thrive in this kind of environment. And there are four basic things that we really need to focus on in order for us to succeed in this new environment, this new evolution of church. And in addition to adhering to the principles that we already adhere to here at Unity, these four things I'd like to share with you. And I think it would be enlightening and important for us to understand where we need to focus in order to thrive in this new environment. The first thing we need to remember is attendance is important. Now, this is a no-brainer, and in most cases, it used to be the model that, we need your body in the chair on Sunday. This is so important. But we also know that with this pandemic that there are changes that some people won't be able to attend in person, and that's okay because we are accommodating you wherever you are. We are going to continue to live stream. We're going to continue to have messages on the website that you can rewatch at your leisure. But we really want to be able to have you in the church itself, to be able to connect with you personally. And when you feel safe to do so, we will be there for you. And when you talk to other people, just like you to explain to them what it is you love about Unity of Tacoma. Tell them why you are there. Explain what we're doing here and what we do each Sunday. Let them know your excitement and your enthusiasm. And if they see how happy and upbeat and excited you are about the message, then they will want to have that same excitement and upliftment in their own lives. And then they will want to attend. They want to check us out and to see what's happening. Also, it's really important to remember at this time in history where we are in the evolution of church is to share with social media. I know many of us don't do social media and a lot of us do. So if you do social media, please share. Even if you don't read the post or you don't have time, share it on your page because the more you share, the more people see. They will see that you support us and that this is where you would like to see us go, and then they will become excited about our message. So please, if you can social media us to death, let everybody know we're here because this is why we're here. We want to reach the people who need us most. Number two, donating. Donations come in several different forms, and oftentimes churches have a hard time talking about that. But here we are into and supporting prosperity and abundance. And so every time you support us with your time that you donate, you can donate for your time for a project or, of course, to attend church, coming to a class. I mean, these are important things. When you're present, that adds to the energy at Unity of Tacoma. That adds to what we can bring to people, and it's so important. So being present with your time and is valuable. We also value your talents. What talents do you have? What can you bring? What volunteer time can you afford to give us? Can you work in administration? Are you great at presenting food and preparing food? Are you good at decorating for holidays? I mean, these are all opportunities to give and to donate your times and talents. And of course, we are also going to be accepting your offerings, through your resources that you can share with us. We can do it via Zelle, or you can do it on our website, or you can mail checks to us. And when we're in person, we have our offering box where you can provide any kind of donation that you can give us, because when it comes down to it, we need you. We need your time, we need your talent, and we need your help in being able to make sure that we're able to provide the missions and ministry and all of the classes that we are going to be providing for Unity of Tacoma, because we want to create a group that, and to grow this group that is already established into something that is greater. And we're continue to evolve as a church. We are never at the point where we are the best that we can be. There's always greater, and we can continue to grow and to expand and be what we want to see on this earth. Number three is we're going to have some classes. And this is something that Unity as an organization, and then Unity of Tacoma has done for forever. And we want to bring those classes back, but we want to expand them from just being in person, which we will have in-person classes, and I'm really looking forward to that. But we also want to be able to present them online for people who are unable to get to the building for whatever reason, if they have to work or they have children to care for, or for some reason it's hard for them to get in. I don't want them to be left out. So we're going to offer classes online. And so they're going to be great. We're going to have our first free class starting July 7th, which is a Wednesday at 7 o'clock 6 o'clock in the, no, I'm sorry. It'll be 6:30 in the evening for 6 weeks. And we're going to be doing that. We'll be meeting online via Zoom. So if you're interested in that class, please let me know. And I will get you signed up and we can meet. And then we will also have more classes going forward that'll help to support the church with income, to be able to have classes that are both free and paid for. Will help to bring this educational quality back to Unity of Tacoma now that we'll be coming back together in person. So over the next coming months, you'll see more and more classes that are available. And finally, and this is not at least the last thing, we are going to provide more outreach. We're going to, as a community, I would love to see us do some more outreach to the neighborhoods and to people around us. And maybe it would be a trunk or treat on Halloween, or maybe we could have a musical offering in a local park. Just some way to be able to reach out to the community and say, hey, we're here and we welcome you if you would like, and we want to get to know you and who you are. So these community events are going to be so important. And again, your talents and time are going to be really necessary during these opportunities. So look forward to those within the next 6 months to a year. And we'll also continue to have outreach projects like the one we're holding right now with the donation of baby diapers. We would also like to expand that to be able to support people who are experiencing homelessness or food insecurity, and all the projects that we come up with and all the places that we see that there is a need. We would like to be able to fill that need. So this is where your help and your support is going to support us as we reach out to people within the community who need us. So what's important for us right now? And as we move out of the pandemic and we're back into our social lives, what our focus here is mainly, as we come together, we would like to maintain health and safety for each and every member and every guest who comes to Unity of Tacoma. And the board has been working tirelessly to come up with a plan to create a safe environment for us to come back in person. The church has been professionally cleaned, and will continue to have the church professionally cleaned on a regular basis to make sure that everybody stays safe and we're staying within the guidelines required by the state of Washington. We will be keeping track of what's going on with the guidelines regarding visiting safely and being in person. We are getting familiar with all of the things that we're seeing in our society and our culture that are becoming a norm. So we'll be doing things like temperature checks at the door, and we'll keep a list of people who are attending. And at first, we'll be asking you to continue to wear your mask whether or not you're vaccinated. These are important things because we want to make sure that everyone that visits, whatever their status is as far as their vaccination status, or wherever they are, we want to make sure that they're safe, because for whatever reason they are in the space they are in, and we want to support them where they are. So what I need from all of you as we move forward and come to a place where we're in person, I need you to be flexible, to be understanding, to to address everyone and everything with joy and enthusiasm, because this is where we want to move forward in. We want this space to be a place of loving acceptance and joy and happiness and so much excitement as we come together and we start to meet each other in person. And this is where we need to be. And our health and safety is one of the most important things, if not the most important thing at this time. And I do have a few goals that I would like to share with you that I plan to keep track of really closely over the next year. The first one is, of course, setting up classes over the next 3 months. You're going to see more and more of that. That's my 3 months goal. Of course, in the next 6 months, we want to be fully present and in person and offering online services for people who can't be there in person. And we can move to a second service if we need to accommodate as many people as possible. So these are all things that we've been talking about with the board. We've also been talking about over the next 6 months, bringing back some programs that were very exciting, like Faith in Action, which is in October, and the World Day of Prayer, which is in September. So really excited about these things that are happening and that we're planning for and we're going to be getting together with. So please look out for those over the next 6 months. And in a year's time, when we're here next year at this time, I would like to have more than enough support with resources, monetary and human resources to run this church and to maintain it and to provide the support for all the members in the community that need it. This is what we're here for. We're here to help you. And in order for us to do that, we need to be able to maintain and sustain ourselves. And so within a year's time, we will be more than abundantly sustaining ourselves, and any resources and anything that has been donated would go towards any plans that we have for outreach and continuing to greet and meet everyone within the community. So these are some of my solid goals that I know that I can track and keep track of. And when I reach them, I can rejoice and know that we are on the right track. So I'm really excited about those things that we're putting forward as we go to meeting in person at Unity of Tacoma. And finally, I would like to ask, who must do what? And this is really important because sometimes when we're in a situation where in a group, we know who could be doing things or should be doing things. There are all of these things that are going on, but we want to know what it is for me to do. What is mine to do? And so I'd like to make that pretty clear with this specific guideline. And this is not about me as the minister. This is not about me as the board, part of the board or anyone on the board. This is not about an individual membership. This is about all of us. This is about us coming together and being as one. And this is the exciting thing about moving forward in the evolution of Unity of Tacoma. We're really, really excited. I see myself as the minister creating classes and providing inspiration and educational messages, being available to individuals and groups, and offering spiritual coaching for those people who need it. I see the board as supporting me with planning because I'm going to need support and helping me to develop and implement a budget that promotes prosperity and abundance for our church, and especially for the board holding the high watch to make sure that the space is held for us, that we are going in the direction we would like to go, and making sure that we're staying on course. And finally, I see the members inviting their friends, sharing what's happening on your social media, and participating in what's going on here at Unity of Tacoma. When it comes down to it, the members are extremely vital to the success of the church. Your commitment to the growth and abundance will definitely sustain us. It will sustain us as people, as individuals, as groups. It'll also sustain any ministries that we have planned. And together, I know that we can do all of these things. All of these things, this whole 6-point plan I just explained to you, I know we can do it. We have enough resources and people and planning and talent and time to be able to actually move forward. And we're so excited to be doing this. This is not just my vision. This is our vision. It's my intention to provide you with the glimpse of what the tip of the iceberg can look like. I want you to see what I can see. Because I envision a church that is full of love and abundance, where everyone is involved. It's where no one is left out, that everyone has a seat at the table, no matter what their belief system is or what spiritual path that they're on. Their voices are heard and their path is worthy, and I want them to know that. And that's who we are. About, about looking to other churches to other places to see what they're doing or how they're doing it or if they're doing it better. We don't need to keep up with them. This is not about them. We don't lament about what we're not doing like them. We can make adjustments, of course, of things that we would like to do and interpret and incorporate within our environment, but it is about us. We are an entity that is wonderful and beautiful on its own. And the seeds are planted and it's starting to bloom, grow and bloom into what it needs to be. It's about unity of Tacoma, and that's more than enough. We are more than enough and capable of being the church that we would like to see. I wanted to share this with you today because, like I said, it's not about me, it's not about the board, it's about all of us. And I want you to catch this vision. And I want you to help us manifest this vision into reality. And as more things become manifest, more and more people will also catch our vision, the vision of love and acceptance, to be able to accept who we are, to move forward in a way that's productive and abundant, a vision to create a world that's whole and abundant and peaceful for everyone. And that's who we are at Unity of Tacoma. Visionary Simon Sinek described vision in this way. Vision is the ability to see that which does not yet exist. As we slowly bring that vision to life, more people will start to recognize the work that we're doing and join our crusade. But like an iceberg, there will always be much more waiting underneath the surface. So I invite you, let's uncover the rest of the iceberg. And when we get together again and we can expand and grow and become more and more visible until Unity of Tacoma is fully seen by everyone and known by everyone, then we can truly transform lives and inspire people to make a difference. That's our motto. That's our mission. And I thank you. I want to thank you for letting me explain to you what my vision and my excitement is for Unity of Tacoma. And I want to thank you moving forward that you are part of my vision and part of our vision and more than that, part of the church's vision of what can happen and what will happen here at Unity of Tacoma. So I thank you. In a few minutes, we'll be having a meditation that helps us to open up space to be able to bring this vision into fruition. But first, we're going to have another song by Stephan, and I'm really looking forward to what she has to provide for us.
Well, I think this song fits. It's actually was written by Carole King. It's called Live the Color of Your Dreams. Live the color of your dreams. Know everything you see is not quite what it seems. Take everything you have to give. If you believe it, you can make it what you want to. All you gotta do is say you will. Go for the vision in your mind. Throw all your doubt away, just leave it all behind. You are the owner of the game. Nothing will ever be the same once you have played it. You know you're gonna win if you just say you will. Yeah. Oh, everything you'll ever need, already know. The only place to go is where angels ride the sunset. Heaven lies below. So dream that today is when you fly, and let your wings of your destiny carry you through the sky. Take everything you have to give. If you believe it, you can make it what you want to. And be living in the color of your dreams. Be living in the color of your dreams. Yeah. Live in the color of your dreams. Keep living in the color of your dreams. Keep living in the color of your dreams. Live in the color of your dreams.
Thank you, Stephan. Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. All right. With that, let's get into meditation. Just get comfortable wherever you're sitting, wherever you would like to be. This is a time set aside for visioning and envisioning and being one with God within us. This is the time to settle in and be very intentional why we are here. And as you settle in, you can bring your attention to your breath, going in and out, not forced, just natural, bringing your attention from outside to the inside. And during this time, whatever comes into your awareness that is a thought or an emotion, okay, acknowledge that it's there, but just move it gently along. Set it aside for just a minute. You can come back to that thought or emotion at a later time. They'll still be there for you, but right now we just want to be present, present in this moment. And as we become more still, we're taking the awareness off of our breath. And when we do that, we notice that there is a peaceful space, an open space within our hearts, a space where we can sit and we can listen and we can take in information. And this is where I would like you to focus. And as you sit in this divine awareness, this place of Christ consciousness, I would like you to think about these questions that I'll ask. Think about what it is for you and what it is for others to do to figure out where you are within this space here at Unity of Tacoma, because ultimately this vision is our vision together. And as we sit here in meditation, we are sharing our visions with each other. Again, there is no need to communicate when we're in meditation. We are all one, and we are sharing this information with each other. So as you sit here, and as we contemplate some of these questions that we're going to listen to, just, just bring them to your mind. Doesn't have to be something that you dwell on. There'll be lots of questions coming at you and things you need to think about, and that's okay because it's a stream of consciousness. Nothing is stagnant, it's always moving. And I would like you to ask yourself, how do we here at Unity of Tacoma embody the teachings of unity? How do we show other people that we are embodying these principles of love and abundance? How do we share those with others? And if we're not sharing things with this principle with other people, how can we do better in this area? How do we bring forth ourselves into the world? What face do we show them when we are together? Next, I'd like you to think about, where are you inspiring people and supporting others? What can you do as a individual to help the church to be prosperous and abundant, to be able to reach out to as many people as possible? How can you share your talents and time and resources to support the missions and ministries at Unity of Tacoma? What goals would you like us to set? How can we be successful? How does a successful and abundant church look like to you? And where would you like to see us grow? And I'd like you to remember too, it's not important for you to have all the answers. This is a process of visioning, a process of looking at what we have as seeds and be able to see where we think that they could grow. So don't take this too seriously, but just allow that stream of answers and questioning and visioning to appear to you. What's most important right now? How can we support each other, to support the board, and to give support to the minister as we move forward with the minister's plan and how we come together in person? How can we remain safe and healthy? What is it for you to do here? And finally, who must do what? Who are you going to tell about us? Will you share us on social media? What other things can you do to support the church to get the word out that we are here, that we will be open, and that we are ready to receive the gifts of their presence in our church? How will you help us? And what is it for you to do here? The ultimately unity of Tacoma is for people that we minister to. You, the members and the visitors and guests, are the heart and soul of our church. And I would really like you to hold that knowledge in your heart space as we sit for just a moment in this abundant prosperity consciousness that we've created, knowing that moving forward, we are supported. We are in a bubble of pink light and love, and this is all there is. And as our meditation comes to an end, I would like you to accept the abundance and prosperity that is available to you at this time, at all times, that it is available to you, it is circling through you and as you. And the church is welcoming you to share that abundance with us as we cultivate prosperity in our existence and being able to reach out and support others. And it's with this gratitude that we sit here and we send love to each other and to the church and what we need to do. And as you support us, that expands and the knowledge is shared. We can expect more. It is the best it can be. However, I would like you to understand that you are loved. And in this moment, you are the most important thing. Bringing your light and love is all we need. As we end our meditation, I'd like you to slowly bring your awareness back to your breath, watching it come in and out of your body. Feel yourself grounded in your chair or in the seat that you're in with your feet planted on the floor. Take a deep breath in through your nose and letting it out through your mouth in a sigh. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your awareness back into your space. It's Stephan. She'll be bringing us back out of meditation with a song. Thank you.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. Sing that with us. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. The face of love. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart. You are my family. You are the face of love. Face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
Thank you. We are the face of God. That's so beautiful. Thank you, Stephan. As always, appreciate that. Beautiful. So we have come to the part of our service where we are open our hearts to give. All donations that we receive here at Unity of Tacoma go to support the missions and ministry and outreach programs that we have, including things like the diaper drive and reaching out to the homeless and all the things that we have planned. Your gifts definitely go to those programs. There are 3 ways that you can give. You can donate online by going to unityoftacoma.org/donate, and you can use PayPal to submit your offering at there. You can also go to Zelle and use the number 253-576-3225, or you can mail a check to us at Unity of Tacoma, P.O. Box 112289, Tacoma, Washington 98411. And as we move forward and prepare to give, I would like you to hold your intention of prosperity within your hands, visualizing the circulation of abundance that's flowing through you. Jesus taught us in Luke 6:38, give and you will receive. You will be given much, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. It will spill into your lap. The way that you give to others is the way God will give back to you. And as you visualize holding this in your hands, please repeat these words after me. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for my blessings today. I am grateful in every way. And so it is. May the blessings of your gift bring more blessings back to you. Thank you for your support and love for Unity of Tacoma. And so I have a few announcements. This is the last week we'll be accepting baby diapers for Mother's and Father's Day. If you have diapers to donate, please contact me at lori@unityoftacoma.org. And I will help coordinate with Denise for you to drop off at the church, whether it be me that meets you there or someone else. We can meet you at the church to accept your donations. If you would like to donate money for baby diapers, please do so on our website by going to unityoftacoma.org/donate. And when you donate, please just in the notes area, just put that you would like that money to go to supporting the baby diaper drive, and we'll get diapers for you. And speaking about Father's Day, because this diaper drive is Mother's and Father's Day, next week is Father's Day. So June 20th at 10 a.m., we'll be celebrating fathers and father figures. So I will be there, and musical guest David Roback will be there. So we'll be celebrating dads and celebrating men and those who father in this world. So next week, we're looking forward to that. And also, we have a really exciting announcement today. I'm excited about it. We are making plans to open up the church to the public, and our first date of a public opening will be July 4th. So Sunday, July 4th at 10 a.m., we will be in person at the church, and the doors will be open for everyone. So we're really excited. Of course, that's if the governor decides to open up everything at the end of the month on June 30th. And please, again, be super flexible with us. If we have to change that, that may happen. But on that day, I will be in person. I will be there that day. It's going to be a celebration of independence for not only our country, but for us as Unity of Tacoma, that we'll be able to meet together. And our special guest musician that day is Morris Catton. And this will be the first time that he is at Unity of Tacoma. So I'm really looking forward to having Morris with us. So, and I will end the service today with the benediction. And the benediction is from John 14:27. It is my all-time favorite scripture. It is something that I love to share with everyone. So I would love to share the benediction with you. And it goes, I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give you is a gift the world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid. And so it is. Amen. Now, Stephan has one more song for us. Let there be peace on earth, and then we'll sign off. So thank you so much for being with us today.
So sing it with us. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our center, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. Every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with eternity. Let it be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let it begin with me.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Stephan. Thank you to my tech team. Thank you for everyone who's here today. We're so excited to be moving together in person very soon. Next week, we'll still be online with Father's Day, but please visit us again 10 a.m. next week, same time. Check our website for the new things going on. Open up your email, share on Facebook. It's going to be great. So thank you. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.